Hello guys, Mark McBride here, and today we'll be playing Nocturne in a ranked game in the jungle, and we'll be starting with the Hunter's Machete, 2 potions and rewarding trinket. And then we're going to head on down to blue, and the path we'll most likely run will be Gromp, blue, red buff. Skill order will be Q, E, W. I'm taking a point in R whenever it comes up. And in terms of build, Nocturne's quite versatile, so if you find yourself behind, you can build full tank with just the odd damage item, like a Blade of the Ruined King is pretty good on him. So what we're going to do is see how their team get along, the enemies that is, and then build accordingly. And then we're running attack damage reds, attack damage quints, armor yellows, magic resist per level blues, and I believe we're running 9-21-0 masteries. And I just find that a little bit of extra tankiness that you gain from the defensive tree comes in quite handy with Nocturne, as you are melee and you will often find yourself diving in with your ultimate. It's good to have a little bit more defensively, at least in my opinion. Cool, so we're going to go ahead here, and we're going to smite Gromp to steal his buff. That's a nice pull for my team, so I'm going to clear that nice and healthily. Then we're going to take a point in E. And then I'm going to fear blue. I want to say thanks. Always important to thank your team when they help you out. Cool, so we're just going to get a potion ticking. And there we go. Then we're going to get our second potion on the go, and we're going to head over to red. And we should get there just in time for our smite to come back up. And we'll smite it for the health buff. So just drop a ward there just in case, because I don't want to get invaded. And there we go. Cool, and now we're going to smite it, get the heal. Cool, and then we're just going to go ahead, clear these guys, the Krugs, and then we'll go back. First blood to Swain, good job Swain. And then, yep, we're just about going to get through that without dying. And then we'll head back. Cool, so I'm going to pick up a Poacher's knife in the hopes that I'll be able to steal some of the opposition's jungle creeps, which is sometimes a good idea, as you'll put their jungler behind while pulling ahead. And that, oh, good job from Swain there, so Ez is almost out of lane already again. And I'm going to head bot lane and see what I can do to help these guys out. Cool, so they haven't seen me coming in yet. So Morg's going to go down. And Caitlyn's not focusing Graves, which could be an issue. So I'm just going to try and keep my focus on. And no, Caitlyn is just doing whatever. So, yep, disastrous. So yeah, that's not so good. not the end of the world. It's still workable. Pick up some more potions, and then I'm going to head back and clear. So we got Lee top. Hopefully Kata can get at this. Bit early on the flash. Yeah, a bit early on the Warthog, but she'll get out. So I'm just going to smite the raptors. And then this way I can check for wards. So there we go, we'll clear that one out. So I'm just going to head up here to try and relieve some of the pressure on Kata. There's a good chance Lee's still in this brush, so I'm going to drop a ward in there. There we go, so there's my spell shield. And get some damage off. Kata's going to come in, so that'll be a kill off there. And then same again. Double kill. So good job, Kata. I've gone down again, but again, not the end of the world. Kata's got 2 kills. And she'll be able to put those to good use. So I'm going to go ahead and get my mobility boots. And head back to the jungle and get some farm done. That's another kill for Graves. And there's my level 5, so I'm going to try and rush through to 6, as 6 is an exceptionally good ganking tool. It allows you to cover a lot of ground. Okay, there we go. And then we'll head back through. And we should get 6 off our next camp. So I'm just going to let those guys know my plan, in the hopes that they'll play safely until I'm nearby. Cool, so I've got 6. But red's up, so I'll get that first as well. The added slow on top of my fear will be super useful. Cool, so there we go. Now I'm going to make my way bot. Okay, so there's another kill for Graves. So nothing I can do to help those guys now. So I'll see what I can do elsewhere. Right then, so I'm just going to come in here. In the hopes that Akali will ult on Kata, and then I'll be able to dive in and fear her. So we'll give it a few more seconds, see what she does. Right, so there we go. So we're going to go in there. Fear's on her. There we go. That's unlucky for Caitlyn. She played that well. So while those guys are bot, I'm just going to pick up some of this farm. Or at least I'm going to try to. Cool, so Ez is back, so I'm just going to back off. At early levels, Nocturne's ultimate has a really long cooldown, so you need to try and make sure when you use it, it's going to be effective and at least get a kill. But that's the kind of judgment call that you'll learn with a bit more experience and playtime under your belt. So I'll go ahead and grab that. And also I'll just hang around here, just in case Lee does manage to land a Q on Swain. I'll be nearby to get in there and help him. Cool. So there we go. So I'm just going to try and run in, but now Akali's come down. So I'm just going to use my spell shield, dodge the Q. That's it, in comes Katarina. And Graves getting another kill, so that's worrying. Cool, so I farmed up a fair amount of gold now, so I'm gonna head back. Oh, so I'm just gonna get away from there, and I'm also gonna drop my spell shield. Cool, so we're home free. I'm gonna ping there and let Swain know, just in case he didn't see. And I'm gonna let those guys know as well. Cool, so I'm going to go ahead and get the Devourer. His attack speed is very good in Nocturne. As your passive loses a second in cooldown per auto attack. So attack speed is key to upping your power and utilising your passive more effectively. Cool, so there's another kill for Swain, so good job Swain. Right, so we've seen Lee here. So I'm just going to make sure I'm available in case he comes round. Right, so I'm just going to drop my fear on him. There we go, there's a kill. Right, so this isn't good, I'm going to try and get out, but... So I'm going to use that to try and, distract them. Sadly it didn't work, and Graves got some insane damage, which is to be expected, considering he's pretty fed. Just going to ask politely that they call SS. Excuse me. Cool, so there's the shutdown and a decent stun, so this should be another kill. 2 more auto attacks would have done that, and she probably could have saved her ult. And I'm just going to keep on farming up my Devourer. Alright, so hopefully these guys will just back away. Alright, so there we go. Alright, then I'm going to rotate around here. Swain's coming in. Right, so there's my fear. He's going to jump the wall, which is fine. Oh, and I'm just about going to miss a kill there with my Q. However, Lee Sin's gone back on no health. So we're going to take this ASAP, and I've got my smite. So I'll be able to guarantee this. We'll do it as quick as possible. There we go. And we'll get on out of there. Another great kill there from Swain. Right, so Swain looks like he's in trouble here. Just asking them again to call SS. Don't get me wrong, wards help, but being part of a good team means calling SS and just alerting people. Right then, so I'm going to clear these out, head back, buy, and then my ult will be back up. Cool. So just going to make myself available in case anyone goes in. Kate's pushing along alone bottom. Oh, just going to shield that. And then dodge that as my spell shield's no longer up. Get the fear off. Oh. That was totally planned. Right, I'm just going to back away in case he uses collateral damage on anyone. Jesus. So, as you can see, his damage is absurd. Right, so I'm going to go ahead and start building my Blade of the Ruined King. And then after that, I'm going to start stacking armour, as Graves is pretty monstrous, so I will be stacking as much armour as humanly possible to try and counteract that. No idea why Kat has gone in on that. She was... Never mind. So now's about the time where I've realised that Poacher's Knife wasn't the best idea. But again, Devourer means I'll continue to get a bit stronger with each kill. It's a shame that tower didn't go down. But I'm just gonna wait around in the wings. Right, so that's a big mistake there from Lee. That'll be a death from him. Massive kill still on my part. But now we'll pick up this tower. And just try and get off as much damage as we can here, while avoiding the hook. Right, so they're going to jump in. Yeah, good idea to flash from Morg there. Oh, damn it. Very close, unlucky for Katarina. Cool, so Swain probably should have headed towards tower. It was more likely to get a double than chasing Lee. Morg's just going to get out, or at least hopefully she will. She stays around, there's nothing to stop Ezreal just E'ing into her. Case in point. So Kate will get some much needed gold. I'm going to head back in, get some more farm down, and complete my Blade of the Ruined King so I can start stacking defences. Okay, there we go, then we'll do another one. We'll take another point in our ultimate. And we'll head back into the jungle. that for Swain. Now we're going to set up. We're a little on the low side, but we might be able to rush it real quick. Right, so they're heading towards us. So we're going to get as much damage down as possible. Going to get my smite off. Going to pop my ghost. I'm just going to run for the hills. And I'm going to keep running because I can see a Kali following me. Cool, so that didn't work too well. I mean, we got the Drake, so that's something, but Graves got another kill, Akali got a kill. But at least now I'll be able to focus on stacking armour. I'm not too scared of Akali, but chances are I'll get a Banshees. Right, so just going to jump in there. Going to jump in there, so that's a double. Right, just going to finish her off. And then we're going to use my ult. Cool, going to hit my Q. Use the speed boost. There we go, there's a quadrikill. So that will help me out in a big way. And then if we can find this Lee, I'm going to pick up an unofficial Penta. Right, so he's hanging around, so I'm gonna go in on this if he jumps in. Right, there's the stun. There's my fear. Boom. Pentakill. Then I'm gonna pick up this blue for free. Smite it for the bonus gold, and then I'm going to take Grump. Right, so I've seen Akali here, so I'm just going to walk on out. I'm going to head up here, take my red. Right, so Swain's massively out of position here. So, yeah, Swain's definitely going to die. Cool, now what I would say, the mistake Katarina's making is she's jumping in before any of them are low, so she's not able to get the reset, and she's just not getting them, so she's getting close but not quite, so she needs to just wait a little bit before jumping in, and that would probably solve most of her problems. Alright, so decent heal there. She's going to get out of the way. Right, so we're going to need to back off here. Right, so I'm going to jump in on Ez. Oh, good God. Yep, that's entirely my fault. Graves came in like a wrecking ball and saw me off, but there we go. Swain's going to pick that up. That'll be a triple for him. Okay, good job, Swain. And now I've got a lot of money to spend, so I'm going to go ahead and pick up a Randuins. So yeah, I've got all the damage I'm going to need. So I'm just going to stack armour, make sure I can survive the onslaught of Graves. As he's 18 for 5 now. But he's got all their kills, so if we take him down, their team is in a lot of trouble. The only worrying thing is... Oh! Right, so I'm going to get my fear off here. So she's probably going to jump to... Oh yeah, to a creep. Not too surprising, but I've got my ghost up, so I'm going to pop that and get in here. Nah, it's not going to work. Which is a shame. but not the end of the world. Right, so if Lee jumps in here, as he has been every other time, that'll be pretty good for us. Now he seems to have wised up. Just going to ping these guys back because Caitlyn isn't here yet. Right then, so I've got my ult, so we can jump in on Graves if he comes up too far. Right then, so right, everyone's running away and I don't want to jump in here, so we're just going to have to back out. That did not go well for us at all. We split focus, people just kind of walked away. Don't know why Cat is saying stuff like that. Bad idea. It's not going to help. So I'm going to get a Thornmail next as well. So not only will that massively increase my armour, it'll actually return some damage to Graves, so that'll help me take him down more effectively while boosting my survivability. Right, so there's Graves, he's gonna get on out of there. Right, I'm just gonna hang around here briefly and get this farm, make sure he doesn't get to push to lane. Just use my passive to thin this out. Right, so mistake from Lee, gonna get my slow off. There we go. Right, so now I'm gonna bring my ult in. Get the fear off. It's another kill for me. So thankfully we've gone from being quite far behind to having a good amount of gold. Right, so I'm going to fear her as soon as I see her. Good ult from Morg. There's the fear. Good job, team. Good job, Swain. Saw him flash in there. So risky business, but it worked. I'm just going to keep pushing this down and make full use of the golden experience. Right, so now we've pulled ahead in levels. So again, that's only going to increase our strength. Cool, so we're going to be able to go back and finish our Thornmail. Right then, so we've got one spot left in our inventory. And to augment my survivability and healing, I'm probably going to go for a Spirit Visage. And so ult's down for another 15 or so seconds. So by the time we're in a position to fight, that'll be back up. And while it is a great engaging tool, it's also an excellent chasing tool. Right, so I'm going to pop my Ghost, use my Spell Shield. Right, she's going to flash. I'm just going to ult in here on this guy. Going to slow him with my Randuins. Can use my Blade of the Ruin King active for another slow. Pick up the kill. The Morg's going to pick it. Oh dear. Wow. So good job Cata on saving Morgana there. Right, now it would have been a good idea to push through to this tower while they were mid, but they chose to fight Graves, and that's going to be a triple kill for Graves, so that's not good. I can fight Lee here, no problem. Oh, there comes a flash through, so that'll be a death for me, so I'm just going to focus on Graves here. There we go, good job Cata. Right, nothing Thresh can do here, so we're just going to get a fear off. There we go. So there's an ace for us, and we've started to pull ahead. Swain's asking me to push top, but I'm not going to. There's Ezreal. Ezreal's up. As is Akali. Not worth it for me, they will definitely kill me. So I'm just going to go back to farming. Take another point in my ultimate. Cool, so there we go. Gonna head back, get my Spectre's Cowl. Letting them know how long they've got to prepare. Sell these potions. Get my Spectre's Cowl. Cool, and Banshees is a good option, but Spirit Visage is going to give me more health, some cooldown reduction, as well as healing amplification. So personally I think in this situation that's the best idea. As just blocking one spell is not going to be that useful against their team comp, as they have more sustained damage rather than just outright burst from any one target, so blocking one spell isn't going to save me. Right, so I'm going to head down this way. My ultimate's nearly up. Good Zonya's there. Right then, so I need to decide what I'm going to do. Right, so our team are falling. Right, that's a good start. Right, so this will be Thresh. So I'm going to land my Q, so he's marked, so I'm faster moving towards him. There we go. It's a kill there. And yeah, they're absolutely right, so I'm just going to head on here, take this. Cool, and Dragon's up as well. Take these guys as well. We'll be able to take this before they make it back to us. We've got wards all the way through, so we can see Lee on his way. And there we go. No problem. Cool, so I'm just going to go ahead and take this. Swain's wandering away. I can make use of the mana. And I'm going to head back, finish my my last item. So Swain's going in there, 2v1. So I'm gonna tempted to get captain in case I do ult in. They can chase me, but I'll settle on home guards just in case we die. Going back and getting a good heal will be useful. Excellent ult from Morgana. Good job team. Just gonna ult in here, and there's the ace. So there we go. We'll be able to head up here and get this tower as well. There we go. And now I'm just trying to push on through to get my level 18. Right, so, oh, Swain's in trouble. Nothing we can do there. He got caught out. So we're just going to have to back away and regroup. Right, so I'm not going to go that way, in case they just head on straight through the jungle. Right, so they're not entirely in a position to finish. So that's something. I'll just ping here so people know to come back. No, I'm going to go around the long way. And then so he's going to go down. I'm going to fear Graves. And I'm just going to focus this guy as he's our biggest threat. And as you can see, Thornmail's doing work. Yeah, he doesn't stand a chance against me anymore. There we go. And so I can just stick to their biggest threat while our team just mops up the rest. Alright, so I'm gonna try and heal up on creeps. If these guys will let me. Apparently not. I'm just going to go ahead. He's probably going to kick me, or at least try. Got with more shield on me. It's not going to work. I'm just going to ignore him, take this tower. And there we go, I'm going to go down, but that'll be game. So I've been Mark McBride. Hopefully you found this entertaining. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.